Now we are going to discuss about differences between alpha rays, beta rays and gamma rays. Some elements always emitting some type of radiations. So in that radiation, different types of rays are emitting. So that phenomena is called as radioactivity. Those elements which are emitting the radiation are called radioactive element. In that radiation, these rays are emitting. So those rays are nothing but alpha rays and beta rays, gamma rays. These three rays are radioactive rays. So in the radioactivity phenomena, these rays are coming out from those radioactive elements. If we observe alpha rays and beta rays and gamma rays, the differences are like this. So the alpha rays are positive in nature. These are positively charged rays. And beta rays are negative in nature. And gamma rays are neutral in nature. There is no charge for gamma rays. If you observe the charge for alpha rays, in the alpha rays there is 2 units of charge plus 2 units of charge. That means if you take a helium atom, in that atom there are 2 electrons, 2 protons and 2 neutrons. That means the atomic number is 2, mass number is 4. So in that helium atom 2 electrons are there. If you remove the 2 electrons in that particle, in that species, now there are only 2 protons and 2 neutrons. So that particle, that species is called alpha particle, alpha rays. So if you remove 2 electrons from helium atom, finally we got species of alpha rays. So plus 2 alpha 4. So plus 2 units of positive charge, mass number is 4. So this means 2 electrons are removed from helium atom. So the total charge in this helium atom now is only 2 units of positive charge. Hence this is positive in nature. Beta rays are nothing but electrons. So if your electrons are removed, that is nothing but beta ray from radioactive elements. And if you observe gamma rays, these are having no charge. Gamma rays are having no charge. There is no charge for gamma rays. There is no charge for gamma rays because those are neutral in nature. If you observe the mass of the alpha rays, so in the alpha rays there are 4 units of mass. 4 units of mass. So 1 unit of mass is equal to 1.672 into 10 to the power minus 24 grams. So here there are total 4 units of mass. So 4 into 1.67 to 10 to the power minus 24 grams is equal to 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 24 grams. This is the mass of the alpha rays. Here the mass of the beta rays are nothing but mass of the electrons. So the mass of the electron is nothing but 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 28 grams. If you observe the mass for gamma rays, so gamma rays are having no mass, 0. Okay, so very negligible mass for gamma rays. If you observe the velocity of the alpha rays and beta rays, gamma rays, alpha rays are having the velocity 1/10th of the velocity of the light. So that means 1/10 into 3 into 10 to the power minus 8 meters per second. The velocity of the light is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meters per second. In this 1/10 part of the velocity of the light is having alpha rays. Beta rays velocity is nearly same as the velocity of the light. So that means 3 into 10 to the power 8 meters per second. And if you observe the velocity of the gamma rays is equal to the velocity of the light. That means 3 into 10 to the power 8 meters per second. That is the velocity of the alpha, beta, gamma rays. Penetrating power. So for alpha rays, penetrating power is very small because these are having very heavy mass. And if you observe beta rays, the penetrating power for beta rays is large. It is up to 100 times than the alpha rays. So 100 times is bigger than the alpha rays, the penetrating power of the beta rays to alpha rays. If you observe the gamma rays, the penetrating power for the gamma rays is very large. It is nearly about 10,000 times more than the alpha rays. 10,000 times heavier than the alpha rays. If you take the ratio of the penetrating power for alpha rays, beta rays, gamma rays is equal to 1:100:10,000. Now the symbol for alpha rays is plus 2 alpha 4. The symbol for beta rays is minus 1 beta 0. The symbol for gamma rays is equal to 0 gamma 0. If you observe plus 2 alpha 4 in alpha rays, plus 2 indicates the 2 units of positive charge, 4 indicates the 4 units of mass in alpha rays. Here in beta rays, minus 1 indicates the charge of 1 unit charge of the beta rays. Here 0 indicates the mass of the beta rays. Here 0 means there is negligible mass for beta rays. Hence we are writing 0 for beta rays in the mass place. Or if you observe the symbol for gamma rays, here 0 represents there is no charge, 0 charge for gamma rays, and there is no mass also 0. So 0 charge, 0 mass for gamma rays, only energy is there. So these are the differences between alpha rays, beta rays and gamma rays.